Okay guys, it's me once again, and I want to show off the RPGs I have for my PS Vita. First off is the Sword Art Online series. This is the import version of Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment. Pretty good game. It's really long, so if you like long RPGs, this is going to be right up your alley. It plays like an offline MMO, and it's worth your money as far as content. The translation is a little bit horrible, but you can make out what they're trying to say. I think there's 4 more in this series on the Vita. Okay, you have your Ragnarok Odyssey Ace, Token Kiwami, and Soul Sacrifice. These are all Monster Hunter clones. Token Kiwami is a advanced, well, not advanced, an updated version of Token 1. There's also Token 2, which is out now, which is open world. And Ragnarok Odyssey Ace is an updated version of Ragnarok Odyssey. They're both really good games. If you like the Monster Hunter style RPGs, these will be right up your alley. The next one, I don't know whether to call it an RPG, but I guess I could. It's more action-y though. But you go through this castle setting traps for bad guys. It's pretty fun. I think there was an updated version released only in Europe called Deception Nightmare Princess. I was going to import it, but didn't bother with it. But this is a pretty fun game. I haven't beat it, but it's pretty fun. As a matter of fact, there's not too many RPGs that I have beat, simply because they're too long and I get burnt out by them real quick. Especially if the grinding is really bad grinding, you know. I don't mind grinding in an RPG. That's the nature of the game, but some games do grinding really well. Some games do it really horrible. The next series is Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. I've put this one in to my Vita just to watch the opening cutscenes, and I think I might have gotten through the tutorial. And this one is, you can tell, still sealed up, so I can't say too much about it, but from what I played, it was decent. I heard they're really long though, so. Next up is the Hyperdimension Neptunia series, Rebirth 1, 2, and 3. I played a little bit of 1. It was decent. Number 2, I think I put in, no, number 2 I never opened. Number 3 I opened because there were some comments about people's video game not working. So when I got it from GameStop, I opened it up, tried it, just to make sure it worked, and it did. Other than that, I never played it though. And you can tell number 2 is still sealed. But Hyperdimension Neptunia series, a lot of people online, they like it, so. Now this is one game I did beat, Mine Zero. It's a first-person dungeon crawler. So it's a pretty good game. It's a little easy, I thought, but this is my first dungeon crawler, and I thought it was pretty cool. I think it's you and a party of 3 other people. You have monsters with you, and but the story starts off really good, but it ends off at a cliffhanger, and I doubt we'll ever get a part 2 to this. So, but I thought it was a pretty decent game for what it was. Some people say it's a ripoff of the Persona series, but you know, it is what it is. Next up is Lost Dimension, pretty good RPG. I like. It's got a nice little mechanic with it where you can see if your party members are truly allies or if they're gonna betray you at some point, and it's pretty cool. I think there's also some unlockable endings to it, but I beat this game. It's really good, really good. Next up is Operation Abyss, New Tokyo Legacy. Haven't played it. As you can see, it's still sealed up. Part 2 came out a few months back, Operation Babel. I want to get that one, then I'll probably start playing them. But it's a first-person dungeon crawler as well. Dungeon Travelers 2 is a dungeon crawler, I think. Haven't opened it. Came with I think a CD or a calendar or something like that, art book, whatever. I think part 2 came out. I'm not sure if they localized it for the States or not, but next up is Demon Gaze. Part 2 is coming out later this year or early next year, I believe. I got maybe a third of the way through. Really good game. I think I got stuck on one dungeon. That's why I put it down. But from what I played, really good game. I can't wait for part 2. When part 2 comes out, I'll go back to this one and beat it. And finally, Persona 4 Golden. Everybody says this is like the top game on the Vita. I have number 3 for my PSP. Really good game. I haven't beat it, but the story was really good. Persona 5 came out, I think, last year for the PS4. And this is, of course, number 4. I haven't played it. I've never even put it inside my Vita. You know, just a used copy from GameStop. But they said that the tutorial is like an hour plus long or whatever. Or the cutscene, rather. Like an hour or so long. So if you can get past the hour-long tutorial, or whatever, how long it may be, then you're in for a really good game. One day I'd like to go ahead and play it. But, you know, I've got too many other games I want to play, and with the RPGs, they're so long, and sometimes I get burnt out halfway through, and when I do go back to them, I've forgotten what I was doing, I've forgotten the story and all that. So that's the bad thing about RPGs. They either have to grab me, you know, right then and there, or have a good story or good characters. If it's neither of those, then chances are I'm going to put it down, you know. Okay, guys, that's all the RPGs for the Vita. I'll see you later.